Okay, what I want to show you is this pattern. Okay, first of all, I want to show you this pattern. This is a very simple pattern that I just drew out from the front. And what we're going to do with this pattern is I'm going to show you how you can just draw a very simple pattern like this out, even just on a piece of wood. And it's you know, have this on the edges and stuff, and make an array, several characters out of this pattern. And it shows you how you can take a very simple pattern. This is a very, very simple pattern. I saw this pattern like this. I thought, oh well, this would be a ideal, and then you would be coming from the front side of this pattern to do it. So I want to show you how this is going to look. Okay? All right. Now I cut this out from that pattern. Now you don't have to cut it out from you can just trace this on a block of wood, and all you gotta do is remove this and just round this off a little bit. But this is actually about 4 inches high, and this is about 1 3/8 in width. Excuse me, thickness is the thickness of the wood is what I'm saying. Yes. Okay. Now let me show you. This is like I said. Now let me reach over and get this again. Now a lot of you have asked how do I get this pattern? Well, it's very simple. I'm showing this pattern to you right now, okay? All you have to do is freeze frame it, either trace it or print it out. That's all you got to do. And patterns like that, very simple, very, very, very simple pattern, just like that. Okay, let me take my knife. And so we're going to try something really simple from this. First of all, what I want to do is come down here, and of course this will be the legs down here. And this is the legs, so we're going to sort of cut that down just in here, because this is the back of the legs, okay? And we're going to remove quite a bit of wood back here, because and of course we will divide the legs in half, just like this, in other words. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's just sort of on both sides, we'll make a little, and we'll have to keep this going, but this would be the division of our legs right here. Okay. Okay. Next thing we want to do is come here, and we want to just cut where the head's going to be. and bring this back where the head is going to be. Okay, just like this. Just like that, okay? And then let's bring this kind of forward like this. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just do a little Indian today, something really, really easy, okay? Now, what we want to do is to come across the bottom here about a ½ an inch up, and we want to cut room for our shoes here, okay? Now we can bring these shoes down, but we want to cut room for our shoes because our shoes are going to be in this area, which you accomplish by a series of V-cuts. And you just keep giving those V-cuts like that, you see? Because you have, come back here and you bring this down quite a bit, in other words, because this is the back of the shoe. Excuse me, the back of the legs and the back of the shoes. So you'll be bringing this down a lot. And as you look at that, you slowly begin to bring this down as well, so that you have room for the as we see this. Okay, and let's continue to bring the shoes back. It's just basically just cuts, some V cuts that you are doing in here. And you just start working on this. We're going to make this figure as easy as possible for you. Alright, so on the side, do you see this? Now before you cut any more off the back, we want to go ahead and come here like this. Excuse me, let me get something over here. I apologize. Let me grab something real quick. Oh, gosh. I am so sorry. I apologize. Had to go grab another pencil. The head on this one broke, so I can show you what we're going to be doing here. So let's bring this even forward some more. Okay, just like that, and then we want to come back here and start getting this shaped up back here. This is sort of a good shaping project. That we're doing. People say, well, you know, 4 inches is a little bit big for you, Gene. You usually do smaller stuff. Yes, I do, but when I'm trying to do videos for people, I try to get projects that are bigger, a little bit bigger, so that they can see them better. Sometimes it's very, very hard to see small projects and how difficult they can become to do. And once again, small projects, as I have said before. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and round this head forward, okay? Sometimes projects that are small are very hard for a lot of people to get used to or to do. Now, what I want to do is from this point on this side, on both sides, I want to draw a line here and sort of a line here and a line here, and come over here and draw a line here and a line here. Okay? And I'll explain to you what that is all about. And I want to go ahead and cut that. And cut that right here. And cut that. Bring that up and cut that right here. And what that's going to be, that's going to be part of his hair coming down. Okay? Okay. And then I'll shape it a little bit better. So we're going to come back here and we're going to bring this head forward. And then we're going to draw this up here like this, okay? And we're going to make a cut. And then we're going to do this here. Okay? And just like right here, we're going to draw a line up here like this. And make a cut. Now you don't have to do this with the hair. I just thought this would be a... And then we'll shape it like that, in other words. Okay. Now, let's just go ahead and shape this. That, and we want to get that top of that head rounded off so we can work with this piece. And continue to remove this area in here and up here, because this is, and we're just going to kind of take this off. Here goes my pencil again. I apologize. Can't seem to keep my, and we're just gonna here like this and like this. Continue to make our shoes, and let's go ahead and cut a pretty strong, there we go, difference between our shoes right there, okay? Just like that. All right, we continue to bring down our part here. And as we work this out, all right, now let's work this kind of, work this both, and let's go ahead and separate the head a little bit from the body. There will be a separation here. And this needs to come down just like this. And let's go ahead and remove some more of this head up here and bring it forward. Okay, now what we want to do is from the hair here, from the hair itself, we want to come forward just like this, okay? On each side. And from the hair, we want to come forward, come up here like this, and down here like this. Okay? So we want to take and we want to cut just like this. Just like that. And we want to sort of come forward like this and cut like that, because what we want to do is we're separating the hair from the face. we come up here and we come down here. Okay? Now, of course, that's going to have to be brought forward a little bit. And this will be brought down here like this. And we'll cut a little off of here so that that looks like it's a part of the we come back here and we cut until we get that at an angle with the hair here. Understand what we're saying? Okay, something very, very similar. We're going to cut down here and cut down here. Where it sort of looks like this is, and if we need more depth to the hair, here we just cut this off right here. Ooh, a little hard piece there, a little section there that was hard. Alright, now what do we want to do as we get this close is we want to draw a center line down the here, and we want to cut our center line from both sides